other people that are against you and against them and against the entire union, then that's not going to work. And I think that's why a lot of people get divorced. Because if they're not willing to prioritize you, that means they're prioritizing other people. If they're not willing to prioritize you, I'm going to say it like it was given to me. If they're not willing to prioritize you, that means they're prioritizing somebody else. And it's not going to work. Because it's only going to work with those that they are prioritizing. They're treating you like second best and putting you on the shelf. Elf on the shelf. I wouldn't go for that, my sisters. I wouldn't go for that, my brothers. Somebody like that, I'd be like, look, I'm out. Bye. Because I wouldn't come second to nobody. I wouldn't even care if it's the dude's mother. I come first. And if I don't want her at my house, she won't be at my house. If he wants to go see his mother, he better go to her house. If she is somebody that's a busybody and a liar and ate up with jealousy and somewhere lying on me, no, you won't never come to my house. You won't even step foot in my yard. And the type of chick that I am, if my husband couldn't respect what I say, well, then I guess it's goodbye to you too, because I'm not going to come second to nobody. Because, see, let me tell you guys something. Now, that's just something I want to share with you guys. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm talking about what the standards I have set for my life. Because when you all take marriage vows, their mother is not standing at that altar saying, well, yes, I declare. Me too. Me too. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. Y'all standing there saying, I do, and she's standing there saying, me too. Y'all standing there saying, I do, and all these manipulative people that don't like the bride or the groom saying, well, us too, me too. No, it's you and your woman standing at that altar. It's you and your man standing at that altar. And if you all have not made it to the altar yet, you're just dating, it's still you and that man holding hands. You and that woman holding hands. Why is the mother over there trying to join the other person's hand? Why all these groups of people that are irrelevant to the entire situation sitting there trying to say, well, let's just form a circle around these folks? They have nothing to do with anything. And when you step into manhood and womanhood and you take authority over your life, you will realize that all these folks, I mean all of y'all got to go. Let me tell y'all something. I probably shouldn't say this, but I was going to, years ago, I'll put it this way. I heard that somebody had, there were a group of people trying to disrespect somebody. And the person turned around and told all of them, he said, all y'all. He said, I mean all y'all can kiss my A. Listen, let me tell y'all something. And of course, I'm not going to mention the person's name because I've never had a problem with the person. But it popped in my mind, so I had to say it. And that's basically the attitude that you have to have with manipulative people. All y'all. And I mean all y'all can kiss my A. Now, and hey. Now, when I say it from the heart. I mean what I say. And I don't know, y'all, that just popped in my mind because I know, like, going to fill a minute, the type of area that I grew up in, people like to disrespect people. And they thought there were no consequences because, they country bumpkins. So they don't feel like nobody will pop them. They don't feel like nobody will lay them down. They don't feel like nobody will bust them in the mouth. But hey, okay, well, proof could be in the pudding because there are people out there that will pop them and lay them down and send them to their final resting place. There are people that will bust them in their mouth, punch them in their face. But that's a whole nother topic. But I'm saying that sometimes people can push you to the point that you let them know all y'all, and I mean all y'all, know what y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? And so basically I'm saying that if you want a productive relationship, then you have to get rid of all y'all. And I mean all y'all have got to go. I'd be like, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck away from around us. My God. Is this resonating in somebody's spirit? Because when you want somebody in your life, you guys out there, and by guys I'm talking about girls or guys, men or women, the junk has got to go. Anybody that was an opposing force, even if it's something pertaining to you all getting married, coming together, whatever, they've got to go. Because just because you all get married, you unite, you date, that doesn't mean that person has changed their views or their heart against either one of you. people that don't want you all to be married, don't want you all together, they don't change how they feel. They just have to accept it if you decide to be with that man or be with that woman. But they will still try to serve on the sneak tip as a manipulative force. And they will still project a negative energy. Because, see, you know when people don't like you. And now, me personally, I don't care who don't like me. I don't care. I don't give 2 cents because the people that don't like me, I don't like them either. So, I mean, we just all need to stay out of each other's company and presences. But I'm just talking to you all out there if you feel like it is an issue for you all. All those old friends, all those old, if the person's family members, all those old acquaintances, whoever, I'm just throwing it out there, they have all got to go. So if that person isn't willing to do a clean sweep, then you need to just, I don't know, walk on away from them, walk on out of their life. Because you need to build on a sure foundation, but you need to build on a clean floor. Can I talk about it? If you're trying to build something that is immaculate, something that is solid as a rock, but you're trying to build it on a dirty floor, meaning dirty people, like you got dirty people around you and you're trying to build your union on top of them, what they say, what they do, their manipulative tactics, your mess is going to fall because you're not on a sure foundation. Your foundation are your haters that are around you all that don't want you all together. Your haters are around, your haters, your foundation are the haters around you all that didn't want you all to get married. If you all are already married and your marriage is rocky and you got manipulative forces, that's what you built on because you didn't take out the trash before you united with the treasure. Can I talk about it? Trash has got to go when treasure steps on the scene. And don't think that my brother and my sisters out there, people don't know who you all are out there. Yes, they know. If you are trying to, if you're about to marry somebody and their friends are trash, their friends aren't going to like you. If you are about to marry somebody and their family is trash, their family isn't going to like you. If you are about to marry somebody, get involved with somebody, and anybody that they're affiliated with is trash, they're not going to like you. And they will be against the union, and they will trash talk you and don't even know you. They'll make up lies, and they will try to manipulate that person's mind because they figure they have more pull than you, because they'll say, well, you knew me before you knew him. You knew me before you knew her. I heard this, and I heard. Let me tell you, people are dirty. People are dirty. So that's why I said clean sweep. If you're not willing to make a clean sweep and then bring a more upper class level of people into your life, to befriend or be acquainted with. You don't have to befriend them, but just be acquainted with. You have to up your social class. That's the reason why. Let me tell you guys something. When a lot of times, I'm just using this as an example, when people come into success and money, a lot of times they have to move out of their old neighborhoods because you now have to be around like-minded people, people that you have something in common with. If the people from your old neighborhood weren't about anything, and just sat on the block all day talking foolishness and talking about who they had sex with and who they done hit and what's going on and all that, but you are trying to be successful, you got to leave them folks behind. I'm not saying you're forgetting where you come from. You're just not going to allow where you come from to bring you back to destroy you. That's what I'm talking about. And that's not you not keeping it real. That's you keeping it real with yourself. And if somebody else's interpretation of that is you not keeping it real with them, then so be it. Because, see, life is about self-preservation. And if they've got a problem with you trying to advance and make something out of yourself better in life, then that's somebody that was never in support of you in the first place. That was just a situation where birds of a feather flocked together. That's just a situation where they were getting in where they felt they fit in. You understand? But you got to leave the junk behind when you want to move forward. When you want to elevate, you got to leave people that want to stay at the bottom at the bottom. And it's not all about finances. It's just about living a better, more clean, more stable, more sturdy life. And then God may decide to bless you. Am I talking to somebody out there? Because when you have manipulative forces around you, I'm telling you, the only thing they want to do is hold you back. And like I said, even as it pertains to a lot of you, your friends and your